Hello everyone, this is Darker Joe, and today I guess I'm gonna go through the video, the collab stuff. It's like 8 a.m. and I just woke up, so kind of still half asleep type of thing. But they just dropped the information. They just dropped the videos, so I'm gonna go through the. I haven't seen it yet, so I just loaded them up a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. First, we'll do this. Recording. Oh, it's just equipment. Wait, what did I say? Equip all function added. Oh, okay. Oh, so they mentioned it before. Buffs, buff and debuff sorting. Okay, and then special operations added for new and returning. Fireball. Wait. Use the tokens acquired from playing the collaboration side stories or craft epic equipment of your design. Oh god, don't tell me it's one of these things that's to make. Alright, so destruction, health set, immunity, speed, crit, and pen. Actually, you know, it's pretty good piece. It's pretty good. You better not be doing imprint crap. I mean, if it's if it's one that you can, you know, you spam it. Well, Irons will be the back because, you know, obviously Irons is free, but. Look at Dark Mage, okay.
アインズ様に無礼を働く者は万死に値する。至高の
Yep, Knight, I was right.
アインズールゴーン様の前で礼儀をわきまえなさい。
So you have Knight.
面白はありません。
Oh,
そろそろ終わら
does
せ
have
る
a battle form. Must be warrior then. Has to be warrior then. Yep, fly warrior. Okay.
ブラッドフォールンご挨拶申し上げんす。
It's 5B. Peak land. Peak land for Crypto. So I was right about that. It's 5B lifesteal base. Trial of Nazarene. Play the game during the collaboration event period and complete missions to acquire the 5-star hero dark. Okay. That. Okay. Let's log in. That the fourth day is probably Irons. Okay, let's see. Increases the moon's last combat radius increases combat radius as a cash by 15% after item uses non-attack skill. Okay, that's a good one. That's probably the one you'd use. Increases skill cooldown to all allies except for the target with the highest attack by one turn using. Oh, okay. So skill. So actually, wait. But that means this is actually what he actually does this already, though, doesn't he? So this basically means that you can use this for everyone. Okay. Because like I think he originally does the he does this increase the cooldown of all he increases the cooldown of the unit with the highest attack, I think, right? That's his original S3, but then like if he, you know, they use it on attack skill, he gets rage, which allows him to ignore effect resistance. So now he's gonna do he has skill 2 and skill 3 is pretty good. God, Aria. Skill damage increases the damage dealt by the Phantom. At the start of the first battle, gains 1 focus. That's the last state of it. Oh, that's what she looks like. Okay, so we got Bihu, Nahu. Next week, Ball, yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna pull for that. So we're getting Albedo first, okay. Alright, now we'll look at... Actually, I'll look at Albedo first.
の栄光は全てアインズ様に。アインズ様に無礼を働く者は万死に値する。至高の御方、アインズウルゴーン様の前で礼儀をわきまえなさい。
Albedo is a 5-star Earth Elemental.
Okay, so...
She has high health and can increase her health further through her imprint concentration.
Damn, that is a lot of health and defense.
Skill 3. Raid.
Okay, so skill 3 fiercely attacks the wicked enemies, a single target, with a 75%, 100%, yeah, looks like 100% chance to dispel all buff from the target, makes them unable to be buffed, and decreases defense for 2 turns. Damage dealt increases proportional caster's max health. Okay, so 100% chance to strip for a full strip, and then unable to be buffed and defense break. On a 4-turn cooldown, you can sober and make it a 2-turn cooldown. Okay.
Age of Nazareth. Fiercely attacks the wicked enemy. Has up to a 100% chance to dispel.
I guess it depends on the S2 to make it. Is she going to be an Arius user, or is she just going to be like a damage dealer? Well, it also depends
damage
on
dealt increases
too.
Proportional to the caster's max health. When 10 soul is consumed, cooldown of the skill is decreased by 2 turns.
No, I'm just using damage actually. Okay.
Skill 2.
Alright. When an ally suffers a critical hit, decreases damage. Oh, okay. So when an ally suffers a critical hit, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 20%. When an ally, except for the caster, suffers a critical hit, counterattacks with Let's Go Biken or Bicorn. Wait, was that the S3? No, that wasn't the S3, right? No, okay, raising that rig. So basically, if someone else suffers a critical hit, wait, is it automatic? Suffer a critical hit, counterattack. Yeah, that's no percent chance. Can only be activated once every 2 turns. Okay, that's why. When more than 1 damage reduction, yeah, okay. And then Let's Go Bicorn attacks all enemies, dispelling 1 buff before increasing the speed of the caster for 2 turns. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's max health. So it's an AoE that dispels 1 buff, and then increases the speed of the caster.
Aegis Unfold. When an ally suffers a critical hit, decreases damage suffered by up to 20%.
She get no crit rate though. That's the problem.
Except for the
I saw her
suffers a critical hit. Counterattacks with Let's Go Bicorn. Let's Go Bicorn attacks all enemies, dispelling 1 buff, before increasing speed of the caster for 2 turns. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's max health, and can only be activated once every 2 turns.
Oof.
When more than 1 damage reduction effect is granted, only the strongest effect is applied.
Wait.
Skill 1 damage reduction effect is granted, only the strongest.
Okay, yeah, so that's not a damage dealing attack. That's like no. Well, this one's not built on damage. Cause like, it only did like a 1,100 on the one time it didn't miss type of thing. Wait, what hit you a blind? Oh, Silver Luca, yeah.
Effect is applied. Skill 1. No need for work.
Attacks the enemy with a bardish. Before increasing combat readiness of the caster by what? It's like 20%. A successful attack deals additional damage to portion of the caster's max health. Damage dealt increases portion of the caster's max health.
Attacks the enemy with a bardiche before increasing combat readiness of the caster by up to 20%. A successful attack deals additional damage proportional to the caster's max health. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's max health.
Oh wow, that did these damage there. What's the artifact?
Albedo's artifact is her.
See, after attacking, has a 100% chance to deal additional damage to the target. Oh, okay. Huh. So this is just a. Oh, this is a max HP scaling like rocket punch. So HP scaling a rocket punch for knights. That is going to be really freaking strong, actually. Okay.
Weapon,
Definitely
a
what you
giant
want to max
barge.
out for sure.
After attacking, has up to a 100% chance to deal additional damage to the target. Additional damage increases proportional to the caster's max health.
目障りですアインズ様に無礼を働く者
The Overseer of the Guardians of the Great Tomb of Nazareth with pure white beauty. Players will be able to meet Albedo through the
Okay. Shalltear, please be
シャル
good.
ティア・ブラッドフォールンご挨拶申し上げんす面白うありんせんそろそろ終わらせんすよ
Man, I love
そ
Shalltear.
ろそろ準備もできんしたかい蹂躙を開始しんす
Shalltear is a 5-star fire
Okay,
elemental.
so it has... So she has Zahak stat line, looks like. Yeah, it looks like Zahak stat line. That's speed, though, which means that she is not going to be a... Well, actually, you can build her as a bruiser. That's actually a pretty decent build for a bruiser. Or this is... Well, Zahak and Soul Bad Guy stat line, yeah. So you definitely can make her as a bruiser from here. But we don't know what her kit is yet.
Warrior.
We'll find
She
out.
has high attack and critical hit chance, and can increase her critical hit chance
Crit rate,
further
of
through her
course,
great
yeah.
concentration. Skill 2.
Alright. Well, true vamp... okay, it doesn't look like there's anything but mortality. Damage suffered in one attack does not exceed 70% of max. Okay, so she's not a bruiser. So it goes on to 50 like before. At the start of the turn, whenever the caster's health is 60% or more, increases attack for 1 turn. At the end of the turn, grants stealth for 1 turn. So basically it's... Does that one actually have something like... Not exactly like this, but obviously, yeah. It's she has built-in, as long as you have high health, she has built-in, she has built-in, like, Benny's Tachi. And then at the end of the turn, I think she's guaranteed, right? Yeah, I guess she's guaranteed stealth, no matter what. Doesn't like there's HP scale. There's no HP restriction for stealth.
True Vampire. When fully enhanced, damage suffered in one attack does not exceed 51% of max health. At the start of the turn, when the caster's health is 60% or more, increases attack of the caster for 1 turn. At the end of the turn, grants stealth for 1 turn. Skill 3.
Okay.
Purify.
Alright, so this is a 3-turn cooldown. You get a mold. It dispels all buffs from the enemy and attacks... It's a single target, yeah. And attacks with a gigantic javelin of white silver. Increases hit chance by 100% when using the skill. Okay, so 100% deals with all... it will 100% deal with evasion. Ignores effect resistance of any targets with attack lower than the caster's attack. So... But there's no... oh, I guess there's... Dispels buffs. Huh. I don't... So dispels all buffs. And it has 100% hit chance, so it would... You know, at least it's great for killing the Aidens and killing, Rylet. Poor Millum, but I mean, Millum's probably not going to outspeed her anyway, so Millum would die to it even without it. It looks like you have 100% hit chance no matter what. So if you don't have higher attack than them, you just lose out on the ignore effect resistance for the strip, but...
Javelin. Dispels all buffs from the enemy and attacks with a gigantic javelin of white silver.
100% hit
Increases
chance means that she
by
actually could be used
100%
against ice
using
units,
skill.
but you still have to deal with the
Ignores
reduced
effect
damage.
resistance of any targets
rise.
with attack lower than the caster's attack.
Damn. Okay, that's pretty
Skill
good.
1. Summon.
Summons different familiars to attack the enemy, inflicting injuries. Huh. Severity of injuries increases proportion of the damage dealt. Decreases max, yeah, up to 10. The soul burn increases damage dealt and injuries decrease max health up to 20%. Ooh. Interesting. I don't think there's no one else. I don't think there's any unit out here that has like a soul burn that increases the amount of injury you deal. That's actually interesting. So she actually is pretty good because she can fight stealth. She's not 100% destroyed by ice units. I mean, she's going to reduce damage to ice units still because of the whole RTA. You'll still do 30% less damage to them, but she can't die in one hit basically. But she could still get popped by like Rimbaru. She can still get destroyed by like Karina. That's why it's annoying because when it's a fire unit, because you get destroyed by Karina. You can also get destroyed by like wait. Hold up, this. I guess she won't 100% kill unless you put a Uberius tooth on her. She won't 100% kill like Janua. Because I think she works like Gaither, Aether, and like Soulwood, technically. If you S3 at Janua, you should be able... Well, obviously, you should do that much damage to freaking full proc him, right? So you'll hit him, you force his immortality, and then if you have higher attack than him, which you probably will, because you get attack buff. Because you're obviously going to outspeed him, too. Actually, how fast is Janua? You're not going to be that fast usually on Janua. But, like, you outspeed him, and then if you have attack buff, so you have higher attack than him, and you fully strip the ignore effect resistance to fully strip the immortality, and then you have tooth on her, or let's say your artifact might give her tooth, a tooth proc. It might just be able to just immediately kill Janua that way. But we'll see what the artifact does.
Summons
she doesn't actually have lifesteal.
Attack the enemy, inflicting injuries. The severity of injuries increases proportional to damage dealt. Injuries decrease. Soul is consumed. Increases damage dealt.
Oh, hold on.
And injuries decrease max health of the target by up to 20%.
Oh, wait. Would you? She was death broken. Okay.
Max health of the target.
I'm like, holy crap. Alright, what's the artifact? Is this lifesteal based or is this
Shalltear's artifact?
When attacking with a single attack, increases damage dealt by 20% and absorbs 15% of the damage dealt. Okay, so it is like it is basically Sigurd's. Well, kind of Sigurd's Scythe. A bit more restriction on Sigurd's Scythe, but it does give her some lifesteal. So that you can build her on speed set, speed pen, and you can actually have some lifesteal from this. Because it gives you 20% damage. So it's like really strong artifact. And then it gives you 15% of the heal damage. I don't know who else would you use this on though. Because like, I mean, something like if you're on Counter Luna, this is still very good. But Sigurd's Scythe gives you like up to like 30 or 50 or something like that healing. So you want that to heal him more. Whereas she's probably not going to be really like crazy high HP and stuff. So getting less healing is fine because of her kit.
Effect. Pipette Lance. A divine class lance which serves as Shalltear's main weapon. It resembles a giant sweep covered in metal adornments.
At least this one isn't like
attack,
you don't have to have a max health.
15% of damage dealt is health. A true vampire of cruel beauty. Players will be able to meet Shalltear through the limited summon starting April 25th.
Okay, so it's a week after. Alright. Next week we get Albedo, and then a week after it is going to be Shalltear.
I'll make you taste despair.
Scar those in our way with destruction and fear!
Come, I'll take your life.
I won't fall.
Behold! This is insane. Why am I so busy? There's never enough time. Oh, ow! 住人の開始進出最後に残した言葉は
Oh, it's after. Ooh, wait. Hold up. So it actually works before. So it is you press S3 on it and it strip the units before even going through the ability. So it works with stuff like invincibility and stuff. Okay.
最後に残した言葉はありませんかい
Such arrogance. You think you
Okay.
can beat me?
So she really is great into like
Please
Aiden,
follow my
even if it's the Aiden plus Landy combo.
I've been waiting
Okay.
for you.
All right, let's see. Einzul gone.
私はナザリック地下大墳墓の支配者アインズール・ゴ
All right,
ン
this is a free unit, so they're probably not go crazy with this, but it's no. So
苦痛なき死を与えてやる命が
oh,
惜しけれ
so
ば
let me just say this. I didn't really talk about it yet. So my opinions on the other two first. I really like Shalltear. Shalltear is gonna be a lot of fun. It definitely like it's the aggro style unit, and I used to be a heavy aggro. I'm kind of standard plus aggro, so it is around there. I'm just happy it's not a freaking cleave unit, so we're not gonna see cleave abusing her. I mean, they might find a way to put her on there, but I'm happy that she's a warrior as well, so that she's not another freaking mage that just spams immortality. Though she is another unit that gets completely dumpstered by Karina, so that's annoying. But she is also a unit that can deal with 8 and better, so Salvation has another good counter for it as well. 100%, and it being 100% freaking hit chance, it's pretty huge. So I like Shalltear for sure. As far as Albedo goes, I don't know if you're actually gonna go full damage on her, like crit chance, crit damage, or are you just gonna go like bulky with the artifact? Because it looks like her Albedo's S2 did like no real damage though. So, because even on the ones you landed, you hit the crit, it was like 1,000 damage. It's like ooh, so S2 is not crazy. But I think we need to see the attack modifiers, or how much what their skill modifiers are for Albedo, to see if like is she an Arius user? Could use it as an Arius user? I don't know. We'll find out once we figure that out. All right.
Ain's old goal.
So, Ain's is, let's see, 633 defense, 5,300 health, 115 speed. Is this Shalltear stat line? Looks like Shalltear. No, wait. Dizzy. This is Dizzy's stat line. Okay, this is Dizzy's stat line. Yeah, this is definitely Dizzy's stat line, I believe, right? Dizzy's around this. I remember Dizzy being really tanky. This is actually really tanky. Like, that's it. Pretty good health, actually. It's definitely Dizzy. Yeah, Dizzy's tanky as hell.
He has high effectiveness and effect resistance, and can increase his effectiveness.
So he gets effectiveness on his. Okay. So he's a debuffing unit. See, like damage it? Let's see what he does.
Skill 3.
All right. The goal of all life is death, of course. All right. Dispels all buffs from the enemy, so it looks like it's single target. Before silencing for 1 turn. 115 speed, so you could be somewhat fast. And 70%. I'm guessing 100%. 10. Yeah. And 100% chance to inflict death sentence. This skill is unaffected by cooldown increase and decrease effects. At the start of a death sentence is undispellable. At the start of someone's 12th turn, deals 50,000 fixed damage to the bearer. Ignores damage sharing effects. Dispel when the caster dies. Wait, so basically when Ainz dies it dispels? I'm assuming that's what it is. 50,000 fixed damage. That is quite interesting. And ignores damage share effects, which, you know, honestly you should leave it there, because even with a damage sharing effect, you're still killing someone 50,000 damage. They should have let it. They should have let the damage sharing effect work. That way it'll pop the knight as well. And you sign some for 1 turn as well. And from looks of it, it is a debuff that is, undispellable. Yeah, even says they're undispellable. So you cannot do anything about it. You just have to kill Ainz. If you don't kill Ainz before someone's 12th turn, that unit dies. That's actually really funny. To just pick a unit like, hey, I don't want to deal with you. I'm going to hit you, and then you're dead on the 12th turn.
3. The goal of all life is death. Dispels all buffs from the enemy.
Alright, I like
before
this actually.
silencing for 1 turn, and has up to a 100% chance to inflict death sentence. This skill is unaffected by cooldown increase.
That means you have to build him as a tanky unit.
Death
You
sentence
cannot,
is in
because
effect
if
until
he's just going to die
50,000
quickly,
damage to the bearer
then
at
you
the
just get
start of
dispelled.
someone's 12th turn. Ignores damage sharing effects and is dispelled when the caster dies. Death sentence cannot be dispelled.
Damn!
Skill 2.
Wait,
Overlord.
hold up. Wait, did he
Ignores
just
damage
do it
sharing
and it just
effects
happened?
And is dispelled when the caster dies.
Oh, or this is
Death
later on,
sentence
okay.
cannot be dispelled. Skill 2. Over.
Alright, so increases damage suffered by light... Wait, increases damage suffered by light elemental enemy by 30... Wait, So he takes more damage from light units. Because he says from light enemies. Okay. When an ally is attacked, has a 25% chance to activate mana barrier. So it goes up to 35%. Mana barrier can only be activated once every 3 turns. Mana barrier increases a barrier to all allies for 2 turns, and the caster adopts a counterattacking stance for 2 turns. Barrier strength increases proportion to the caster's max health. Wait, what's the cooldown of this ability? It is a 3-turn cooldown, and it's undispellable. You know what? I'm gonna go insanely tanky with some. Wait, can this actually not? Could you actually just miss the ability? Could you just get resisted? I don't know. Maybe because it's a bit, you know, it's undispellable. Maybe that means you can't miss the artifact, the skill. I think maybe you can just miss the silencing part of it, or the dispels all buff. But I think you don't miss the death sentence part. Anyways, because I'm thinking like this, like, okay, so you obviously don't care about your damage here. You want effectiveness and a lot of bulk. Maybe speed too. Obviously, you want some decent speed, but you just want a lot of bulk. You want some effectiveness because you want to make sure you survive. You can do this right, and it's a 3-turn cooldown, so you can just go like, oh, I do it on this unit, and I'll do it on this unit next turn. I'll do it not next turn, but you know what I mean. Because right here it says increases damage suffered by light elemental enemies by 30%. So you're gonna take 30% more damage against light, which makes sense. It's kind of like the whole theme of like, because in Overlord, he has a weakness to like light attacks and stuff like that, so he'll take more damage obviously. So they're adding it to it, but you already do that by light units already getting 15% more damage. Or just more damage in general. Now he's going to suffer even more against light units. So that means Aiden is going to destroy him when an ally is attacked. Has a 35% chance to have mana barrier. Mana barrier can only be activated once every 3 turns. So when an ally grants a barrier to all allies for 2 turns, and the caster adapts the counterattacking stance for 2 turns, barrier should increase partial caster's max health. So you do want to be a crazy amount of health. But like, how big is his barrier though?
Suffered from light elemental enemies by 30%.
Like, it's gotta be a massive barrier.
Up to a 35% chance to activate Mana Barrier. Mana Barrier grants a barrier.
Especially when it's only a 35% chance to activate.
And the caster adopts a counterattacking stance for 2 turns. Barrier strength increases proportional to the caster's max health. And Mana Barrier
that is not a big barrier.
Once every 3 turns. Skill 1.
Okay.
Lightning.
Attacks all enemies, alright, with lightning. 25% chance to stun. And you can soul burn it for an extra turn. And he is a mage. You know, I gotta see how he's playing,
attacks
like how he's playing.
Enemies with lightning, with a 25% chance to stun for 1 turn. When 20 soul is consumed, grants an extra turn to the caster.
What's the artifact first?
Ain's Ol.
Alright, increases effectiveness by 20% and effect resistance by 40. Wait, are you gonna build ER on him? Huh. I mean, you definitely can. The caster's effect resistance decreases by 4% when attacked, with each attack suffered, down to 20%. Is there a mage ER? Oh crap! This is actually going to be kind of decent on It might be decent on Arya. Well, actually, this would be good. This would be really, really good on my Shalltear because I have an ER Shalltear as well, actually. But like, so Shalltear, if you're ER Shalltear, Arya. Who else is like a mage that uses ER? Oh, so Sage Ball. Sage Ball would be pretty good with this, but I mean, you kind of want to go. A lot of people have like bashing on Sage Ball for that really higher ER, but I guess it's nice if you wanted the effectiveness on top of it.
Gone's artifact.
I don't know how I feel about this. He's very interesting.
Weapon, and the symbol of Ain's Ol Gone, crafted by his guild members. When fully enhanced, increases effectiveness by 20% and effect resistance.
I gotta see how he's played.
Down to 20.
His S3 is huge though. I think it's really funny though.
Death, who rules the Great Tomb of Nazareth. Players will be able to acquire Ain's Ol Gone through the Overlord side story starting April 18th.
I mean, it's free unit, so you can't complain about much. But like, I did kind of wish he was a bit better. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see how it
Please,
plays.
say this. Behold! This is insane. Why am I so busy? There's never enough time.
罰を下そう面倒来るがよい至高なる力を見せてやろう
You're in for a surprise.
Never let anything stop me before. Let's rock.
Those who stray from the path of righteousness
No, I mean,
shall be
probably the build of the ER side. Yeah.
I'll kill you. While you beg for your life.
I can do it too.
Oh, you can see how much right
I will
now.
guide you through the light. Grant me the power to extinguish the evil.
Need me to go easy on you. Weapon system deploying. Run him through, Siegfried.
始めよ
Oh, it's Albert too.
Are my sweet babies already? Wipe them out. I believe this is what the goddess wills.
I'll eliminate you. You cannot escape.
小細工は通用しないひれ伏せ
Here's one on the house. Hey, you! Watch out! I tried to warn them. Let's advance together. My goddess.
Be gone, you insect.
Oh.
抵抗しても無駄だ
I will guide you through the light.
騒がしいザインズールゴンの何か苦痛なき死を与え
Pathetic.
I believe this is what the goddess wills.
I can just see people using him and like he gets 15%. It's like, oh, okay.
Let's advance together. Give me strength. So, you think you're ready to rumble? Good try. Oh, there's no need to thank me. Whenever
Yeah, at this point you start fighting Lilith because I mean she's already dead in like 2 turns. So.
Be gone, you insect. Are you ready?
I will guide you through the light.
I want to see you use that. I want to see the resist.
Once you start a battle, you must finish it.
Damn. Why could you use S3? I want to see if that ignores the R. I don't know. Because I just have a feeling that you're going to get 15% in with that, though. That's the only issue that I have with it. Because if you get 15% on that, like, well, I guess you're not doing anything for 3 turns. He'll be a fun unit, but I don't think he's going to be really good. But, yeah. Anyways, that's my thoughts. I'm excited for, really excited for Shalltear. And, I think Albedo it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to that one. I'm gonna have to wait until we see what how modifiers are and stuff. But Shalltear looks like a lot of fun. They're both all three look a lot of fun to use at least. So you know what? That'll be interesting. I do think you're gonna see Shalltear and Albedo a lot though. I think Ainz, you're gonna see him every once in a while. I mean, maybe he's more broken than that, but unless he's like his actual like death sentence thing doesn't, unless his death sentence ignores ER and you're not gonna get 15% for it, I don't think he's gonna be picked a lot. Like he'll definitely be picked, but like he won't be like, he's not gonna be a meta unit. I think that's my thing. I can see Albedo and Shalltear being decent in the meta, right? This would be like a fun unit you'll see every once in a while, especially if there's like a one unit you really have to kill. Or like you're fighting a team that has like one damage dealer pretty much, and you're like, well, I'm gonna smack you with this ability, and then like unless you kill Ainz in 12 turns, you die. That'd be really good for like Landy actually too. When you think about it, it's like, oh, just do it against ML Landy. Like you might not get your 12 turns to survive to use your S3. But yeah. So we'll see. I'll do a summoning video once it comes out next week for that. But I will do a summoning video on Thursday for Arya. Not Arya, what the fuck? For Emma Politis. So until then, I will see you guys in the next video.